Bibles are open ready. Acts chapter number 13. Acts chapter number 13. We do have a couple announcements we want to make you aware of. Um, First of all, this coming Wednesday, the Minion family will be here with us. They're missionaries to Newfoundland, and looking forward to that. Nate and his family. He'll be preaching for us, and also they'll be updating us on their ministry. Looking forward to seeing them, and they have a number of children also. Outreach Saturdays is coming Saturday, and I know it's going to be warm, so we're going to take that into account. We do plan on doing some canvassing, but we also have some other visits if people don't feel comfortable being out there. We were out there yesterday, and we canvassed, and we were able to knock out a neighborhood, and it was warm, but we didn't stay out as long because of that. And so we will be careful. We will have some water for you, and we'll have a meal afterwards. But we do want to get the word out about Kids Crusade, Vacation Bible School. So I know what some might say, well, maybe we should just skip it when it's hot. That would be easy to do. But if we skipped it when it was hot and skipped it when it was cold and skipped it when it rained, you know what? We would never go out. So it's thankful that we don't have the temperatures like it is out in some of the other areas that's over 100 already. And they figure out a way to minister. So, and I'm not trying to guilt anybody, just we're going to do our best to be careful and be normal with it, but at the same time, be understanding. Baby shower is also this coming Saturday. If you have questions about that, please see Leah Ackley. The shower is for Jenna Shoemate. Our Vacation Bible School, we call it Kids Crusade, is coming up not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. And there are some sign-up sheets out there at the Welcome Center. One of the snack sign-up sheets, there was 2 pages, so we separated those. And so there are just things we need so the children can have snacks. And we do, once again, it's just to help keep costs down, because everything that comes in during the Vacation Bible School, the penny parade, we put that back into children's ministry, use it for the future ones, but at the same time, we use it for other children's ministries and children things. So I think it's a worthwhile cause. So if you can help us out with those things, that'd be wonderful. I know many of the things have already been taken and mentioned, and we need those back by next Sunday, so that way we can be ready. And also there is a list of different things that Miss Carol has that she's looking for decorations for. That list is out on the Welcome Center. Fireplace utensils, artificial trees, artificial large plants, sword, a wood wagon, a barrel, an anvil, a water pump, a metal one, bellows, pottery, willow brooms, small amounts of wood logs for a fireplace, and just whatever medieval stuff, because the theme is going to be talking about medieval times and the kingdom of the Lord and things like that. Next 2 Sundays from now, the Barrett family will be here with us. They're missionaries to Brazil. You'll remember they were just here with our missions conference, and they were a blessing. They had this week open, and we always like to get to know our missionaries as much as we can, as possible, and I invited them to come and help us during the week of Kids Crusade, and they're going to come be here with us doing different little things, and he'll be preaching the 23rd, that Sunday night, and letting us know how his deputation is going. And his 2 children and his wife will be here with us. There's teen activities on July 25th, July 30th, so mark those down. Business meeting also on July 30th too, just to go over the first half of the year numbers financially. Okay, so we're going to continue on with our little bit of, I don't know if you call it a series or just the way we're doing it for through the summer, is we're looking at one thought, one specific storyline for Sunday school, Sunday morning, Sunday night. I've enjoyed it. I found it super challenging to try to tackle such big thoughts and big things in just 3 different services. So hopefully I'm not moving too fast, but I know some of you talked about how you enjoyed it. Also, there is devotions in the back. I know I've explained those before in the back. Take those with you. And I know some might be saying, oh, I think that's a little bit of a waste of time to do that. There are a number of people who might not normally be in their Bibles who are coming up to me telling me, hey, I'm doing a devotion. Some people who don't come to church as often. And so it's not always just for just the regular church member, which I think the regular church member could do it and get things out of it too. He said, well, this is just pretty simple stuff. It is, but it helps you read on purpose and look and understand the story better. So I would encourage you to be a part of that. Be praying that they would work too. And I know I've heard lots of good things. I've heard one or two people say, well, it'd be nice if we could learn a little bit more about this stuff, a little bit more specific, because there's a lot in the story, and I understand that. But at the same time, I think we're able to get the major themes and get going on these. So today we're going to look at a theme about the unto the ends of the earth. If we had a theme for the whole day, it's called Unto the Ends of the Earth. We're going to talk about the gospel being sent out into other regions, into other lands, unto the ends of the earth. It's found in chapter number 13 that we're going to be looking at in a minute. Okay, so we all know, most of us know, in the Sunday school hour, I know most people are used to being here, used to being at church. In the Sunday school hour, we consider that Jesus died, rose again. He commissioned us. He ascended up to heaven, and he told him to go into all the world and preach the gospel. And he talked about Jerusalem, Judea. He talked about Samaria, all uttermost parts of the world. And we saw in chapter 8 there was a little bit of them moving to Samaria. Then we saw from Samaria, we saw them a little bit from where Cornelius, and up into this point from where Cornelius was one, and how Peter with the vision, how it was open to the Gentiles. Chapter 13, we have kind of a big shift. We have a big thing that is happening. They are sending out their first missionaries, at least intercontinental